So guys, yo, I'm in Subic Bay again. I wanted to explore Philippines further south because the most southern part of it was Subic. Oh, I apologize, of course not Subic, but Cebu. Subic, Cebu. Sometimes I confuse these two names, but it's different. Of course, Subic Bay is here in Luzon, and it's a former US naval base, and I'm in the Reef Hotel. Someone recommended me. I'm gonna show you. Well, but this is kind of nice, and the European style hotels. There's a lot of American Marines living here, so these hotels are more looking like medium motel in the Midwest of US. For example, you see, like, you reach your hand and you see what? Yes. it's like feeling home, right? Feeling home. And also a toilet and the sink look pretty much civilized. Let me turn on the light. Right. So it has this sliding door. Oops. Okay, never mind. And sink. Good wide mirror, the way we like it. Have a pair of toothbrushes. Right. Okay, and I go outside. There is a little balcony, a refrigerator. No, remember, sometimes I stayed in hotels with no refrigerator, and this is like not very good for me because I like chilled drinks. I hate drinking water, warm water, especially in summertime. And here right now is end of October, and it's considered to be a summertime in the Philippines. And you know what? There's a lot of celebrations dedicated to upcoming Halloween. Kids smiling, wearing all this, spooky stuff, but not like US American kids or in Europe, because Filipinos, they kind of hearted. And kids themselves, they look so much innocent. It's better, like for girls, for example, they cannot put like a lot of mascara, scary mascara. Instead, they wear dresses like little princesses. And I like it much more than, little kids trying to scare. And also, they didn't beg, they didn't ask for treat or tricks at all, which I was surprised. I thought it could be the main attraction. I would be the main attraction. That would be the main part of the story of kids coming and running towards me asking for donation, trick or treats. So I'll go outside and see there is a road, and also see nice pavement. And the pavement here is even better than in Angeles City, because again, a lot of US Marines live in here. It's a kind of alley, walk, wide, 3-lane street. That's another hotel over there, as you see. I can just zoom. No, I cannot zoom. I'm trying, to use my fingers to zoom, but for some reason I can't. I don't know why. This side also, the sunset is approaching. There will be a sunset, and the skies are blue. So I'm going back to my hotel. Outside my hotel. See, it's already down Whisk. And there's a beautiful road. Everything is already lit. There's a little illumination over there, perhaps dedicated to upcoming Halloween, because this is the last weekend in October. I talked to people in my industry, in investment banking, and especially those who invest in stocks. And I can tell you guys, I see a lot of nervousness because the market's been constantly falling for over 3 months and people are losing money. Therefore, they don't feel well, and also talk a lot about politics. So, I mean, the Russia-Ukraine war superseded with another big story, obviously, you know it, Israeli-Palestine conflict. And I talked with a taxi driver. I'm kind of lucky because each other taxi driver is able to maintain intelligent conversation, and I see a lot of compassion about what's going on over there. And Philippines, I must tell you honestly, guys, looks like a paradise in terms of there is no clashes, no wars, no conflicts. People coexist peacefully, and this is a very peaceful nation. And in one of my previous blogs, I outlined that Europeans need to learn a lot from this nation. I'm sorry, I'm just approaching some uncharted waters and trying to get into a beachfront. It's over there, and it's a little restaurant. I don't know how to get there. I can try to walk, but I better. This one is they prevent from going there, so I'm gonna go back. So to make long story short, investment industry right now in bad shapes for sure, and people keep losing money investing in stocks, especially in the US stocks, because a recession, no recession is a kind of big dilemma right now. People cannot help themselves resolving this problem to understand. If this is especially big names like CEO of JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, he keeps talking, oh, there's gonna be a big recession in the whole world. Oh no, there's not gonna be a recession. There will be just a temporary plunge, and then we out of the woods. Then again, recession, and it's very debilitating in people's minds, meaning that people need clarity. They need to make up their minds what to do, to make good decisions. See, people are just chilling over here, sitting on the pier. See, this is what I wanted to make. Picture of the sunset in Subic Bay, a former US naval base. Isn't it beautiful? I need to look down because I don't want to find myself falling in some pitfall. Cars. You guys not allowed to swim, no? Too dirty. Okay, so they say too dirty. We cannot swim over here. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna go to a public beach because I really want to find myself swimming in the salty water, in the ocean water. People are very friendly, just enjoying the sunset, right? Enjoying the sunset. I'm a blogger. How are you? Okay, so there we go. And what we're seeing over here, some decorations. Is it beautiful? looks pretty much like in the US on the eve of the Halloween. What's it say? It's a public park. You see, yes? What is it? Subic Bay. That's another.
So, this is the pre-announce, the most interesting part of my movie. I met this brilliant guy and we had a substantial conversation with him. Listen.
Yeah, let me introduce my friends. I was walking on the pier and I didn't even think to meet people from Pakistan. And there's nice people. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so I'm Altamosh from Pakistan and I'm 27 years old. Let me hold it for you. Okay, so I came here in the Philippines for my studies. I finished my master's here and I found this jolly guy around this boardwalk seafront. He was looking for a beachfront.
Yes,
So-
and I was misled by someone because they recommended me this hotel which I filmed before.
Mhm.
And they pretended that the hotel, and I looked in the map, in the Google map, and I found out it's really located by the beachfront. But instead we see a lot of dogs, a lot of sheep around, and water is not super clean. So it's not, even though here we see like typical beach entrance to the water, it's not allowed to swim.
Yeah, you were misled since it's a free port zone. It's a pier, and you know there are shipments coming from all over the globe. So yeah, the water is kind of oily and messy.
Yeah,
So
I
what-
don't want.
What I recommend
we
you.
were discussing the freedom of traveling, how good it is for us to make a major decision in our lives. Sometimes you need to stick what you're doing, because sometimes when you do sporadic things, when you do something abruptly, it may not end up good for you. But sometimes if you sit still in one place, for example, you see a place and there is a war around, maybe you belong to it, maybe you just need to be with your parents, with someone, with your dependents, with someone who you love, and so that would be a no situation for you to go elsewhere. But it might be another story that you're too much bound, too much linked to your job. And jobs, that's my personal opinion, jobs aren't the very legitimate reason to stick into one place and not move anywhere if you feel tired, if you feel emotionally challenged, depressed. So I encourage you people to look around. Our world is big, and I met my good friends from Pakistan here in the heart of the Philippines, of Luzon, in the former US naval base, and we're talking very intelligent, we were rendering interesting conversation about freedom, about the fact that evil is not in people's heart by definition. People usually are born with good intentions, with good hearts, but as their life progresses, it's up to them to make their decision. If they like people, they will find way to live among people, to coexist peacefully. If they are disturbed, if they have some bad feelings, if they think that others, his life is not perfect because other people make some negative impact, so you need to retaliate, you need to do something against these people, then you are different. You probably need first to appease, to calm yourself, and to look around, to get back your feet on the ground before you would be moving elsewhere, because your evil, your bad thoughts, you would just spread it around you, and it's not good, especially if you come to a new country, if you meet new people, and they will judge about the whole country by talking with you. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree with you with most of the things you have said, and I was listening to it, very carefully. So the first thing that you talked about is the job, and with this job, how can you travel around the world? How can you look around the beautiful places? So, like I told you, I'm 27 years old right now. So what I believe, what I have been told, and what I have been learned in life, by the age of 30, you need to pick up one mentor, one person who will lead you to the success, who will teach you how to, get prepared.
Right. One person is your God, right?
Yeah.
But so the second person apart from God should be someone you follow.
Yeah, you have to follow, during your daily life things, and how they are doing good in their life, how they are running their businesses. So what I believe, by age of 30, you have to stuck with someone and learn as much as you can, and after that age, you are free to do anything on your own. If traveling is your thing, you can travel around the world. Even you have no money, that's not a problem. Since you have the skills, you can
Yeah,
make.
this is what I try to emphasize also, because sometimes it's very challenging to make this first step, because there is so much uncertainty in front of you. For example, we people, we are very much accustomed to our routines. We do some routine every day, and when we age, we consider that part of our lives. And if we just break something, we just continue, and it's too fragile, we will just ruin our lives. Sometimes we are too much scared to change, but I'm encouraging not to be afraid to change. Of course, everyone needs to think properly before, how British call it, think before you leap. You know this expression. Yeah, so think twice, right? Think twice. Think before you leap. But once you made up your mind, don't be afraid to move. Lack of money or shortage of money, it's not legitimate reason to be scared, to restrain yourself from moving forward, especially nowadays, because world is rapidly changing. We see decentralization, we see digital currencies emerging, we see banks are being more and more challenged, a lot of debts in the nations, which may end up not good. So you don't have to stick to people who you are not sympathizing. Try to look around, try to meet new people, and don't be afraid that you would not be afford to move, because wherever you go, you will find way to earn for a living. And if you like luxury life, it's one thing. If you cannot stay in 3-star hotel and you only need 5 or 6-star hotel, that's one story. But if you know what you need, and your needs are basic, what are basic needs? You need food, you need shower, you need clothes and footwear, you need health above all, and you need to maintain a good state of health to be able to move, to walk. And the rest of it, the capacity of human beings are immense. We have enormous capacity which is inside ourselves.
Yeah, because by birth we are a social animal. So this is
Social animal, yeah.
yeah. human is a social animal. We can go anywhere and we can find people. You can find people where you match your thinking, you will match the state of mind. And it's my first time interacting with someone from Ukraine. And what's happening around, my sympathies and my prayers are with you guys, with all my heart, because
Thank you.
I have seen this for many years, for decades in Palestine, how people have lived, how homeless they are, how helpless they are. So I just, with your uh, since using your blog, I just want to spread my words.
Yeah, and
I,
I'm gonna share with you, and I'll be happy to see new audience from around the world, because this is an English-speaking vlog, and I have like my professional Russian-speaking vlog and other languages also, but this one is for everyone.
Yeah, this is for everyone. So, using your platform, I just want to spread this message. Just eat, sleep, repeat, and love. That's my motto in life.
And again, my biggest discovery since I started traveling here in Southeast Asia. Actually, I started back 10 years ago when I visited, 15 years already, Vietnam. Before that, I spent some time in Hong Kong, in Singapore. So it's not new place, totally new place for me. But I've been living here for over 1 year now, and I want to keep running because it's so challenging, it's so interesting, and it's so positive. And again, my thought is like, we have enormous capacity. We don't need a lot of stuff. We are too much connected. For example, I thought, how would I survive without my car? And I have like a luxury Mercedes car, and I love it so much. It's right now in the parking, in the long-term parking. Of course, I think it would be good to have it right now, but it's not essential thing for me. As long as I have my feet, right feet, footwear, I can run, I'm physically, fit. We don't need so many things which we consider to be essential for us. So many things. Just think about it. You look around and think what's really essential for you, because it's so few.
I partially, agree with you, but everyone has their own
Set
opinion.
of values,
Yeah.
set of again, yes. So I encourage to think what's important for you.
Yeah.
If your car is important for you, then of course you need to bring it over, or you need to sell or buy one, or 5-star hotel is important for you, and it's important that you have like everything in your hotel, like good, good bathroom, maybe jacuzzi, I don't know, penthouse. If it's essential for you, then you cannot travel like this, because most of the places around the world, they're mediocre. They offer just the basic living things, but still you can have a shower, you have a socket to charge your telephone. So think about it, everyone, what you need, what you really need to explore this beautiful world. Okay, so
I'll just end up with one message. By traveling, by exploring, by visiting, and by enjoying your life, just don't leave your family behind. The family values are really very important. Very, yeah, family is not just one thing. Family is everything for me. And so it was really nice meeting you, talking to you,
we
taking your
I will
opinion.
make a movie.
Ah,
Bye-bye. So once again, that's a boardwalk, and it's already night, and I don't know if you see beautiful moon. It's a full moon. By the way, today is a partial moon eclipse.